I want to talk about boobies. Well, breastplates with boobies. Specifically, I want to talk about the Sisters of Battle's breastplates that have boobies and why that is. I'm Saya from Tabletop Mayhem, and today's episode of the Beginner's Guide to the Grimdark is going to be about everybody's favorite topic, breastplates. Specifically, the Sisters of Battle's breastplates and why they look the way that they do. So let's dive in. The Adeptus Sororitas, aka the Sisters of Battle. Power-armored, bolter-wielding, hymn-singing warrior nuns that fight with a religious fury. But let's address the plasma cannons in the room. Why does their armor have boobs? After the Age of Apostasy, aka the biggest religious meltdown in Imperial history, the High Lords of Terra laid down the law that no man may bear arms in the name of the ecclesiarchy. So how did the church keep a militant arm without breaking the law? They turned to women. The ecclesiarchy rebranded the Brides of the Emperor into the Adeptus Sororitas, the Sisters of Battle, who are now a loyal, all-female, fierce fighting force. And to make it absolutely clear that they were not breaking the law, they made sure no one would mistake them as men. Hence the boobie armor. The exaggerated feminine armor, complete with breastplates and sometimes those cute little white bobs, isn't a fashion statement. It's a declaration. Every single Sister of Battle walks onto a battlefield as a living, breathing, heavily armored legal loophole. Their armor makes it visibly obvious that they are women. It's part religious symbolism and holy PR. So basically, they have to exemplify their femininity in battle to prove that the ecclesiarchy is in compliance with imperial law. In other words, yes, I have a flamer. No, I'm not a man. You're welcome, High Lords. And while some folks like to point out the impracticality of boob armor, let's remember, it's fantasy. It's not real. And it's also power armor. Power armor that is strength enhancing and imbued with sacred tech forged by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Function, protection, and aesthetics can exist all at once in the grim dark of the 41st millennium. Beyond legality, their armor reflects a deep religious meaning as well. The sisters aren't just warriors, they're icons. They're walking relics. Every tiny detail, from the fleur-de-lis to the stylized curves, echo the image of saintly martyrs and the grandeur of the imperial faith. Their visual identity is intentionally over the top. And beyond all that, you still have to remember that they are heavily rooted in the Warhammer 40k circa 1980s design aesthetic. But moving past that, their armor really isn't designed to look sexy. It's actually designed to look sacred. And from the 80s, they have had some tweaks here and there, but their boob plates, they remained. And let's be honest, the boobalicious breastplates have really become iconic to the Sisters of Battle. I'm gonna be real with you, I was trying to work the word boobalicious into this somehow this entire time. So the next time someone asks you, so why do the Sisters of Battle have boobie armors? You tell them, because it's holy, because it's legal. And sometimes the Emperor doesn't need men. He needs vicious, brutal warriors that have boobies. Well, now you know. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment on other things you'd like me to go over. And stay tuned for more of a beginner's guide to the Grimdark, where you get to learn about the things you didn't know you needed to know. I'll catch you next time.